Well, I've gone and done it, my friends. Yep, I've gone against two of my rules that I said I'd never break. Number one, I've got a new electric car that I'm going to collect today. And I'm renowned for not really being a massive fan of electric cars. However, I have said that the new Porsche Taycan, they've nailed it, it's great. But the idea of electric cars, I still personally think it's all about control. Anyway, I'm going to go and collect a new one today. And not only that, the one that I'm going to collect is a Cross Turismo. And I've always said, I don't like estate cars because you can call them what you want. A Cross Turismo, a Sportback, it's an estate car. It's a wardrobe on wheels. However, the Cross Turismo has grown on me. It's quite useful. And if I go on long journeys like I did the other week to Spain, to the south of Spain, I can put the seats down, put a sleeping bag in the back and sleep in the back of it. I can put my bike in it. It's great. It's practical, and I'm 54-year-old and I have a family. So I'm going to head off and pick one up today. And it's in green. It's a lovely colour. Wait till you see it. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Now don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you know. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's just for the intro, that bit. Now then, I'm going to, I need to unlock this car. As you will have seen in the last episode, I had an issue with the battery in this. So I'm going to get them to check the battery when I drop this off and pick up the brand new Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo wardrobe on wheels. But I tell you, I'm 54. They're useful. Let's pop this back. I mean, they have changed. Years and years ago, on TV, movies and episodes of, what was it? Old American episodes. Get in there. There we go. They used to have wood along the side of them, didn't they, in America? And that's what they were. Station wagons. That's it, station wagons. It's a station wagon and a estate car, but not now. It's either a Cross Turismo or a Sportback if it's an Audi or whatever. They try and make it sound better, but they are very, very practical. And they are looking a little bit better. And the Cross Turismo, it's growing on me. But then again, so do warts. And yes, I know it's electric. However, we know the new Taycan has got a longer range, even longer range, especially if you upgrade the battery as well. The only drawback still is the infrastructure, but we're going to test that and test the range on it, etc. as well at a later stage, in a different episode. Let's go and collect this car. Come on, onwards. Come on then, I'll see you inside the car. Get in. Now, evangelists will tell you, you don't really have to worry about the infrastructure because most of the time you're charging at home and you charge up while you sleep. Now, interestingly enough, I'm actually in the process of moving at the moment and my house hasn't actually got a charger in it. So I'm going to have to get a charger installed. This one here, I've had a quote to remove it and pop it into my house, and it's too much money. And it's a lot of messing around because chargers have got a lot cheaper now. But yeah, you can charge while you're asleep. Charge while you're sleeping. It's so easy. And but it's, again though, it's easy, isn't it? Just to pull into a petrol station and fill up your car with fuel. Anyway, let's go and collect this car. It's interesting because I want to test the range on it, etc. I want to test how it drives and how it handles. The handling of it is a little bit firmer on the new version of the Taycan, so I'm going to be interested to see how the Cross Turismo handles. Estate car, station wagon, whatever you want to call it. You can give it a different name. It's an estate car, isn't it? Let's be honest. You know, the issue I've got with estate cars is my dad used to have estate cars. Now, I know I'm a dad many times over, but you kind of, it's not cool, is it? It's like it's like dancing. If you dance when you're younger, it's cool. You know, like when you're a young lad, when you're a teenager, but if you dance when you're a dad, it's dad dancing. It's not as cool. And it's the same with an estate car. You have an estate car because my dad used to say it's practical. And the word practical normally means boring. So, can Porsche make this Cross Turismo practical and exciting? Well, we're going to find out today. It's going to be interesting, this one. Let's take my good friend Geoff buys cars. He loves his estate cars, his estate Volvos, and he always mentions he likes the station wagons back in the States from the 1970s and 80s. And also, didn't Chevy Chase in National Lampoons have an estate car? Because he was the ultimate family man portrayed on a movie in America. Let me know some other people, some other movies, some other famous people that have had well, station wagons or estate cars in the UK. It can be an English TV program or an American TV program or movie, etc. Let me know somebody, dad type, who had an estate car or a station wagon. Even if they're cool, let me know some cool people that's had them. Trying to think of somebody cool who drives a station wagon, estate car. It's not coming to me just yet. It's not coming to me just yet. I mean, the kind of person who drives an estate car is the kind of person that goes to IKEA and builds flat pack furniture and you can put it in the back of the car. Or somebody that, I don't know, would like to roll a body up in a carpet and put it in the back of a car. That's the kind of thing a station wagon's for. But I have to say, this Cross Turismo is growing on me, literally. I've got it. Another kind of person that drives estate cars, station wagons, Cross Turismos, Sportback, or whatever you want to call them. Dog people. And you will find that they also wear wax jackets. So if you ever have or purchase a used estate car, it will have dog hair in the back and wax on the seat from where they've waxed their Barber jacket, and also a pair of wellies in the back as well, and maybe like a dog guard or whatever it is. That's the kind of person. But have Porsche changed it? Have they made it cool and trendy? Is it a different kind of person now that drives a Cross Turismo? Electric as well. An evangelist. A dog owner that wears a Barber and is an evangelist. We're mixing two kinds of different people here into one. A fusion of two people. Antique shop owner. Maybe an antique shop owner would have an estate car, a Cross Turismo, but an antique shop owner is not cool. You think of David Dickinson, don't you? Although, was Lovejoy, he was cool. Was he an antique shop owner? Anyway, you could think of somebody cool, a type of person who is cool that would have an estate car and an EV estate car. I don't think Porsche wants it to be called an estate car. That's why they've renamed it a Cross Turismo. It's basically, it's practical, isn't it? But practical again. But we don't like the word practical. Can practical be exciting? I don't know whether it can. I used to say as a kid, you know, I used to say as a kid, I wouldn't be seen dead in an estate car. In fact, the only time I would be seen dead in an estate car is when I'm dead, because it's a hearse, and that is an estate car. So how can you make an estate car cool? Can it be done? Right, okay, so I've got Dave, JB, my mate Dave, on the phone here, and I've told him I'm going to go and pick up a Cross Turismo, the brand new Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo, Dave. Now, the Cross Turismo, it's an estate car, isn't it, basically?
It's an estate car, yeah.
Okay, you can put whatever word you want on it. What kind of person drives an estate car?
Felicity, who has horses and 2 Labradors.
Felicity, yeah. I said dog person, yeah.
A lot of the equine people.
Yeah.
They're very spacious.
Yeah.
People look for golf clubs, because you can get your golf clubs in the back.
Golfers, that's it, yeah, yeah.
Golfers, yeah. People with lots of kids, because when you go out for the days, like going on holiday for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and a certain generation, shall we say, a certain age.
A certain age group.
They drive those, yes. Well, you used to get lots of mobile engineers, a long time ago. You used to use them as service vehicles. So the government taxed it. And of course, you get, if it's the Volvo, you get the likes of Geoff buys cars.
Jeff buys cars. Likes an estate car, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
and they seem to be making a bit of a comeback. So it should be interesting.
Who is cool? I mean, Geoff buys cars is pretty cool, but who else? We can't, other than Geoff buys cars, the type of person that is cool that would drive a Cross Turismo.
I could imagine somebody who's a bit of a geezer into the sporty life, you know, the shooting and all that. I could imagine Vinnie Jones having one, personally.
Vinnie Jones? Vinnie Jones?
Vinnie Jones. So, all them lot are in Downton, I bet they'd have one.
Downton, yeah, the people who are in them, yeah.
And I'd think 40-something man, 35 to 40-year-old man who's got children that wants a 911, but he's got such a big family to get pushchairs, he has to have the estate version. And
with it being electric as well. The thing is...
With electric as well, yeah, because don't forget, he'd live in somewhere like Notting Hill or Islington or Shoreditch. There's people from Shoreditch. They'd have one.
Yeah.
Places like that. You'd have one.
Well, no, you know, I said I'd never be. I said I'll never be seen dead in an estate car, unless I am dead, because then it's a hearse. But I'm now. It's growing on me. But I did say earlier on. I said to the viewers. I said, but then again, so do warts.
Well, yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I tell you.
But anyway, I'm going to say bye today. Don't go anywhere, viewers, because we're now pulling in to Porsche Nottingham and we're going to test drive the brand new Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo. And it hasn't got wood panels on the side. It is pretty cool and it is growing on me. So we're going to test drive it. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, here we are, Porsche Nottingham. So let's go and get this brand new Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo. Milk float off, onwards. I tell you what, before we go into Porsche, I just need to have a word with Geoff Buys Cars because he is the ultimate guy who knows about estate cars. Let's try and get him on the phone. Right, Geoff, we've got Geoff Buys Cars on the phone here. I've got a bit of an issue, mate. I need you to help me.
I'm not helping you with that thing you showed me in the tent again. Not again.
No, it's about, I've gone against two of my rules. I've broken two of my rules. Number one, never get another electric car. Number two, never get an estate car. And today, I'm outside Porsche Nottingham picking up a brand new Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo, which is basically an estate car. It's an estate car, isn't it, Geoff? Come on. You know, you like estate cars. You love them.
I love estate cars, but what you've got there isn't an estate car. What you've got there is an expensive electrical vehicle that is pretending to be an estate car. I've got an estate car outside. You've seen it. You've been in it.
But it is an estate car, isn't it? It just needs wood down the side.
I'll Photoshop that for you. Yeah, some wood paneling. It'd be interesting to compare the size of the boot aperture on the Taycan. So I assume today you're going to be going to the tip and then taking the dog for a walk and then taking your mountain bike somewhere and then going wind sailing, surfing.
Ah, now then, I was trying to think of somebody cool that would have an estate car. It's you, because you're a surfer.
In fact, you've called me on the correct day because straight after school tonight, we're driving down to The Wave in Bristol, which I keep inviting you to, and they've got electric car charging. So we need to go down there at some point, and then we can have a look at this so-called estate car. But I'll be driving my estate car and my family and my surfboard all the way down there. It's just a bit curious as to see whether your car would actually fit, 4 people and a surfboard in it.
The big question is, Geoff, can an estate car... Well, an estate car is practical, right? And can practical be cool? Have Porsche made the estate car cool?
There's something to be said for that because I do firmly believe that an estate car is the superior version of automotive transport. Why would you have a hatchback or a saloon when you can do more with a wagon? So I am a fan of the station wagon, but the jury is still out as to whether the Taycan Cross Turismo is actually a wagon or if it's just this little sports coupe in drag. And I know that's in vogue at the moment, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that Cross Turismo as a wagon.
It looks nice though, doesn't it?
It's a very good-looking car, I'll give you that. What colour's the one you've got? It's not that Kermit the Frog green again, is it?
No, it's a nicer green. I'm going to say it's a very nice colour. I think you'll like this one. My mum used to say green cars are bad luck, but I don't think this is like a proper green. It's a funny colour. I shall send you a picture. But it's electric as well. So, and it's got more range, better stability.
How much range has it got?
I don't know until I've test drived it, so I'm going to give it a bit of a test drive, and then in another episode I'm going to see if I can get anything in the back of it and see how practical it really is.
That'll be interesting. I mean, just for context on the range thing, I've been driving my green Volvo every day since we got back from Le Mans. I'm still using the fuel that I put in France.
Right, well, on that bombshell, I'm going to go and get the car. Stay there, Geoff, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, interesting that, what Geoff said, because his Volvo is very practical. It's just a big hole in the back of it. But with the Cross Turismo, it's not quite like that. So how practical is it? And also, what range will we get out of this new one? Well, in a future episode, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to see what I can get in the back of it and also what range it's got. I think this might be it, you know. Is this it? This is the new shape. It's the new shape, look, with the new intakes here. This might be, it looks great actually, doesn't it? It does look good. And it's the 4S. This is going to be fast. But is it going to be practical? It seems to have a big boot on it. It's even got the roof bars on, look here, so you can put your bikes on top of it as well. I have to say though, I like that one better. I like this one better. I mean, look, come on, which is the best? We've got this beautiful shape at the back there like that, and then you've got this elongated. Which one? Come on, which one is coolest? Which one would you have? Come on, I mean, I'd have the silvery white pearl, whatever it is. But let's give it a test drive and see how practical it is and what it drives like. It does look nice. Not sure about the green though. Prefer the ice white or whatever it is. Ice silver. Right, okay my friends, let's take this for a little bit of a spin, and don't forget, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because on a future episode I'm going to see how practical this really is as an estate car. If that's what it is it an estate car? And if it is it practical? And is it cool? Take a quick look and then we'll get inside. Right, let's get inside and take this thing for a spin. Right, okay, so interior, pretty much the same. Looking through the back window as well, obviously it's a little bit further away with it being an estate car, but we've got a range of 310 miles at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see what that range is like. I'm going to take it on a longer journey. Let's just get this on auto. It's getting warm in here. I'm going to take it actually on a longer journey on a future episode. Let's get out of here. Okay, now this is the 4S version, so it's pretty nippy. Let's see how nippy it actually is. Okay, yep, I can immediately see it's certainly got some pickup on it. Wow, okay, right, let's take it for a little spin. I'm going to say the only thing that annoys me at the moment is, and it annoys me in mine, and it annoyed me in the last one that I test drove, is this lane assist, where it yanks the steering wheel out of your hand if you go near the white line, and it's doing the same thing in this. It just drives me nuts. I need to try and switch that off somehow. I'll figure that out, but I'll figure it out while I'm not driving, because it's slightly different to mine. Lane assist. No, I'll have to check. I'll have to check that out when I've pulled over. Right, well this has all the bells and whistles on it, and I have to say the handling on it, superb. It's the 4S version, so four-wheel drive. The ride of it feels very firm and sensitive. There's no roll on it. It handles exactly like a Porsche should do, and because it's the estate version of it, I know it's not really an estate, it's a cross Tourismo. It doesn't feel any different to the coupe version of it, really, that I test drove. It's fantastic. It's also got adaptive cruise control on it, so I can see the cars actually in front of me. So that'll be interesting to test drive when I'm doing a little bit of motorway driving. The speed of this thing and the torque is phenomenal. Off camera back there from the traffic lights, I thought I'll just put my foot down, and it threw me into the back of the seat and my camera that's on the seat there at the side of me basically came apart because of the sheer torque on it is unbelievable. I mean, this is even torquier than the last version of the Taycan, and it's quicker. And not once did I ever say in my car, oh, I think it should be quicker, I think it should be more torquier, but it is. But also at the same time, this has got better range. I've now come probably about 8-9 miles into the centre of Nottingham from the where's this Pratt going? From the centre of Nottingham, there we go, and the percentage has gone down by 1%. 1%, that's nuts. It's handling the battery and the range way better. So we're going to test drive that on a longer journey as well and see what that's like. Right, let's get over here. We're going to go on, I'm going to take it on a long journey. I think what I'm going to do is take it up to the Lake District, see what I can fit in the back of the boot here, and take it on a long journey and see how it fares, because that's what these are all about. Putting stuff in it and going on long journeys. That's what these are about. And if it fits that and looks cool at the same time, then they're on to a winner. Right, okay, let's give it a little bit of a test. So we're just going to go around this roundabout first of all and see what it handles like. Now, as I say, this is four-wheel drive and it's the S version of it. So let's take it around here. Nothing coming. There we go. Yeah, this is planted to the road. I've got a car in my way in the front. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of my way. Come on, Yaris hybrid, out of my way. It just wants to go. It does want to go. I want to go. Get out of the way. Now the only issue is we've got 50 mile an hour average speed check. So you can't do it. It's frustrating. This car needs the Autobahn. It needs the Autobahn or winding roads. It needs tractor as well now. We need open roads. We need winding roads. No! Another tractor! Get out of the way! You shouldn't be on the roads. Tractors! You should go on the roads between 2 and 4 in the morning. Right, whoa, we have open road. Here we go, fantastic. Right, now the tractors are out of the way. This thing shifts, unbelievable, and it handles brilliantly. I'm just going to slow it down here, slow it right down. There's a car behind me, and then I'm going to accelerate. Whoa, that is mental. Out the way, bird. There we go. This is nuts. Good grief. Right, here we go, and we're around this corner. It is brilliant. Sticking to the speed limit, of course, but this is terrific, apart from trying to avoid all the potholes so I don't damage the wheels. Going around corners, it's great. It's just so quick, and the four-wheel drive, you can feel it. It's just planted to the road, and we're down to 94% of range now. 94% of battery, 296 miles of range. Definitely more range to the battery on this newer version. Here we go, coming into 30 mile an hour speed limit. This handles brilliantly, I have to say, really well. You wouldn't even know that it's an elongated estate car. Right, here we go. Got some bends, got an open road. I guess really though, the test is going to be the range and what it can actually carry and how it can perform as an estate car, and I know Porsche aren't going to let me call it an estate car, but that's basically what it is, but a cooler looking version of it. So here we go. Beautifully, it just handles fantastically, but it's a Porsche, it's going to handle fantastically. Whoa, the torque on this is face pulling. It's fun. It's fun. It is fun to drive and practical. Fun and practical. You can tell that four-wheel drive is holding the road. Wow, that is brilliant. Okay, right. I tell you what, I reckon Geoff buys cars would stop it. I'm not in the lane assist. I need to turn that lane assist off. It's trying to drag the wheel out of my hand, and I'm not. Stop. When it's making that noise, it's saying I'm too close to the white line, but the car is that wide. Of course I'm near the white line. I need to turn that off. That is driving me nuts. I've got to stop it. Stop. Right, coming to the end now. I'm going to pull up shortly. Let's just go around this roundabout. This is, oh, it's a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun, but as I say, it's going to be the range, and the range is looking good. 292 miles. Let's pass this car. Oh, jeez, the wheeze. Everything's small in the rear view mirror. That's nuts. 93% of battery down to 292 miles of range. I guess that is what the trade-off is. If you're going to drive it a little bit more erratically, then you're going to get less range. So more fun, less range, but we shall see. Right, okay, well, I'm going to pull this car in now, and I shall sum it up for you outside. Let's turn this off, and there we go. Right, I don't leave anything. I don't leave anyone in the car. No, I won't. Right, okay, so let's sum it up, shall we? The brand new Porsche Taycan Cross Tourismo handles fantastically. Range on it seems to be superb compared to the last version. It's fast, it's incredibly quick, and it's a really cool car. However, is it practical, and what is the range really like? Well, I'm going to try that out in the next episode, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and join me for that one. Hopefully I'm going to try and get my bike into the back of it and take it up to the Lake District and do a little bit of biking. But will it go in the back of this car? Well, we'll find out in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.